Hello everyone, hope you're all doing great. So I'm Saranya, and in this video we are going to see some of the important topics in SQL like your distinct, limit, order by, and all of that we will see. And all these concepts are really important, so please do watch till the end. Okay, so let me share my screen. Okay, I hope my screen is visible here. And for this particular, tutorial, I'm using the author database. So I will write use author. So this will tell the SQL that go to the author database. Okay. So inside the author database, I'm using the table called my EMP table. So select star from my EMP. Okay, so if you just run this particular line of code, you will see all the records that are inside the my EMP table. So there are so many records. Now, if somebody is coming to me and asking me, can you give me all the manager IDs inside the my EMP table? Then what I will do? I will just select mgr underscore ID from my EMP. Okay, so if I run this code, I will see 100 is repeating twice, 102, 103, 103, 103, 103, 101. So isn't it very difficult for me to read one after the other, like 102, 103, 101, 100? This is very difficult for me to read, right? So in those cases, you will use a keyword called as distinct. So this is very important keyword in SQL. So just write select. So the word distinct comes before your column name. So select distinct mgr underscore ID from my EMP. So now if I run this particular line of code, I will see all the distinct manager IDs in the table. And also one more thing that I want you to do is that whenever you are running some code, please check the output. Okay, so this output will tell you a lot of things. When you ran select manager ID from my EMP, you saw 106 rows returned, which means all the 106 rows which are inside the table are returned. But if you run this distinct manager ID keyword, what happened? Only 19 rows returned, which means there are 19 distinct manager IDs inside the my EMP table. Okay, so always check your output. If there are 0 rows written, then you can see that, okay, 0 rows are returning, some condition is wrong, something is failing. So you can always check your output through this one also. Okay, so please keep an eye on that. So the distinct manager ID from my EMP will give you all the distinct manager IDs. Okay, let's do select star once again. Here, if you see, let's take job underscore ID. What are the distinct job underscore IDs? Just write select distinct job underscore ID from my EMP. Now if I run this, you will see all the distinct job IDs inside the table. Okay, so this is one keyword that we have. Apart from that, I want to talk about another keyword called as the order by. Okay, so what does order by do? It will try to order, that's all. Okay, it will try to order it. If you mention it as ascending, it will order by ascending. If you mention it as descending, it will order by descending. Okay, so let's see how this performs in the SQL code. Select. I just want to take one particular column called salary and try to order that. Okay, so select salary from my EMP table. Okay, now write the order by salary, just put a semicolon. So if you run this, what will happen now? You are getting all the salaries in the ascending order. Ascending order means from the smallest value to the biggest value. So 2100 is the smallest value and you are seeing it till 24,000, which is the highest value in the table. Okay, so now in the same code, if I copy paste here, okay, so after order by salary, if I write DESC, okay, so it means descending. Also you will ask me, we also have DESC space tables, that is giving me all the description of tables, right? So but SQL is smart enough to understand if you write something after order by column name descending DESC, it will consider it as descending only. Okay, so now select salary from my EMP table, order them by salary descending order. So now what will happen? All the salary will be coming in the descending order. Okay, so by default, if there is nothing mentioned, it will come in ascending order. So what if I write ASC keyword? Now also it will sort in the ascending order. So with or without ASC keyword, SQL will behave the same. That means the default sorting pattern in SQL is ascending order. Okay, so if you wanted to sort by descending, you have to mention the keyword DESC after the column name. Okay, so this is your order by ascending and descending. So this is one important concept. Okay, so now let's go to the third important concept. Let's say if you want to see the data in the table, but you just wanted to see the sample data. Okay, so if you run select star from my EMP, I'll remove this too. Okay, so if I run select star from my EMP, I will understand, okay, so this is the structure of the table. These are the columns. This is how the values look like. So if you run this particular code, you will see all the records. Okay, so I just ran this to see how the table looks like. So, okay, this is the table. I understood what are the columns I have, how the columns look like. I have understood. But imagine if you have a table with some crores of records. Okay, like if you're working for Uber or Swiggy, there are some crores of records inside a single table. If you write select star, that particular code will run till the evening. Okay, so that is why you should never do select star when you are working in a big company. Okay, if you want to see some sample data, always write select star from my EMP and just write limit 10, limit 5, limit 10, limit 20, so that if you run this, you will see only the 10 records. Okay, if you see 10 rows returned, because you are putting limit 10, all the top records that, like whatever the order in which we insert into the table, in that order only 10 records will be coming. Yeah, so thanks for watching and hope you understood the concepts, and in the description box I'll give you some practice questions for you. Please do practice and let me know if you have any questions. Thanks for watching. Bye.